Hello, my friends. Welcome to Lengold English. Before we begin, I need you to do something. Put your phone on silent. Close all other tabs. Sit up straight and ask yourself this one question. Am I proud of the person staring back at me? Not tomorrow. Not next week, right now. Are you proud? Or are you hiding from yourself? Everyone talks about wanting more. More money, more confidence, better English, a better body, freedom to travel, freedom to choose. But here's what I see every single day. People who want everything but do nothing. People who talk big but live small. People who dream with their eyes open but sleep through their entire lives.
I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm here to shake you awake. Because this channel, Lengold English, we don't just teach you words and grammar. We teach you how to become someone worth listening to. Golden stories, fluent future? That's not just a slogan, that's a promise. Your story can be golden if you're willing to write it with blood, sweat, and courage. If you want real transformation, subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell because we bring fire every single time. Not tips, not tricks, truth. So let's begin. Let's talk about the 20 lessons that will change everything if you actually listen.
Lesson 1. Your potential means nothing without action.
Everyone walks around saying, I have potential. You have potential to be great, to speak perfect English, to build a business, to be successful. But how long are you going to live on potential? Potential is just a fancy word for I haven't done anything yet. The graveyard is full of people with potential. People who could have been doctors, engineers, entrepreneurs, leaders. But they died with their potential still inside them, untouched, unused, wasted. You are not special because you have dreams. Everyone has dreams. You become special when you wake up at 5 a.m. and work on them. When you sacrifice comfort for growth. Example: a man wanted to be a famous chef. He watched cooking shows every day. He told everyone about his dream restaurant, but he never actually cooked. 20 years later, he's still working a job he hates, still talking about potential. Solution: write down one dream. Just one. Today, take the first action. Record yourself speaking for 2 minutes. Write down your first idea. Action kills doubt.
Lesson 2. Discipline is doing it, especially when you don't want to.
Motivation is garbage. It comes and goes. Like the weather. One day you're fired up, ready to conquer the world. The next day, you're in bed, scrolling Instagram, eating junk food. You can't build a powerful life on feelings. Feelings lie to you. Your feelings will tell you to quit. Your feelings will tell you it's okay to skip today. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline says, I don't care if you're tired. Get up. I don't care if you're scared. Speak. Example. Imagine a surgeon in the middle of an operation. He's been working for 8 hours. He's exhausted. But does he quit? Does he say, I don't feel like finishing this surgery today? No, because discipline doesn't negotiate with feelings. Solution? Create a non-negotiable rule. Every single day, you will do one thing toward your goal. Not when you feel like it. Every day. Miss one day, and you break trust with yourself.
Lesson 3. The people around you are either lifting you up or pulling you down.
Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. Look around you. Who are you spending time with? Are they people who push you to grow, or people who make fun of your dreams, who laugh when you say you want to change? If you're the smartest person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. If everyone around you is lazy, gossiping, complaining, you'll become exactly like them. Environment is stronger than willpower. Example, a young man wanted to be a writer. He had talent, but his friends mocked him. They said, writing doesn't make money, stop dreaming. So he stopped. And now, 10 years later, he regrets listening to them. Solution, audit your circle. Make a list of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Ask yourself, are they helping me or hurting me? If they're pulling you down, create distance. Surround yourself with people who scare you with how good they are.
Lesson 4. Your excuses are more creative than your solutions.
I don't have time. I don't have money. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not smart enough. I don't know where to start. My English isn't good enough yet. I'll wait until I'm ready. You know what all of these are? Excuses. Beautiful, perfectly crafted excuses. And honestly, you're very creative with them. You should get an award for how many excuses you can create in one day. But here's the truth. Every excuse is a lie you tell yourself to stay comfortable. Every excuse is a shield protecting you from failure, but it's also blocking you from success. The man with no legs doesn't say, I can't walk, so I'll do nothing. He finds a way. The woman with no education doesn't say, I can't learn, so I'll stay ignorant. She teaches herself. The person with no money doesn't say, I can't start, so I'll stay broke. They start small. Example, Colonel Sanders created KFC when he was 65 years old. 65. Most people that age are retired, sitting on a couch, saying, it's too late for me. But he took his chicken recipe and knocked on 1009 doors. He heard no 1009 times. But on door 1010, someone said yes.
That's not luck. That's refusing to make excuses. Solution. Every time you catch yourself making an excuse, stop. Say out loud, "That's an excuse, not a reason." Then immediately follow it with, "But here's what I can do instead." Train your brain to find solutions, not excuses. Because successful people aren't the ones with no problems. They're the ones who solve problems instead of crying about them.
Lesson 5. Nobody is coming to save you. Be your own hero.
This is the hardest truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not the government, nobody. You're waiting for someone to discover you, to give you a chance, to believe in you. You're going to wait forever. The world rewards those who move, those who create opportunities instead of waiting for them, those who save themselves. Example, think about Batman. His parents died. He was alone. But did he wait for someone to save Gotham? No. He became his own hero. He trained himself, built himself. Solution. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Make a decision today. I am my own hero. I will save myself. And then start. Start small. Start scared, but start.
Lesson 6. The pain of discipline is nothing compared to the pain of regret. Picture this. You're 70 years old. You're sitting in a chair. Your time is almost up. And you look back at your life. And you see all the things you didn't do. All the chances you didn't take. All the dreams you killed because you were too scared, too lazy, too comfortable. That's regret. And it's the worst pain in the world. Because you can't fix it. Time doesn't rewind. Discipline is hard. Waking up early is hard. But it's temporary pain. Pain that makes you stronger. Example. Muhammad Ali said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." Solution. When you don't want to do something important, ask yourself, 30 years from now, will I regret not doing this? If yes, do it now. Choose discipline over comfort. Lesson 7. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there.
Your comfort zone feels safe. It feels warm. You wake up, do the same things, talk to the same people, watch the same shows, repeat. But you're dying slowly. Your dreams are fading. Your life is becoming smaller. Growth and comfort cannot exist in the same place. You want to grow? You have to be uncomfortable. Do things that scare you. Example. A caterpillar lives comfortably on a leaf, but if it stays comfortable forever, it remains a caterpillar. To become a butterfly, it has to go into a cocoon. It has to struggle. That struggle gives it wings. Solution. Do one uncomfortable thing every day. Speak to a stranger. Post a video.
apply for that job. The more you train yourself to be uncomfortable, the bigger your life becomes.
Lesson 8. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Perfectionism is fear wearing a mask. You say, I'm not ready yet. My English isn't perfect yet. I'll start when everything is perfect. But it will never be perfect. If you wait for perfect, you'll wait forever. The people you admire didn't start perfect. They started messy. They started scared. But they started. Example, the first iPhone wasn't perfect. It didn't even have copy-paste. But Steve Jobs launched it anyway. Then they improved it. But imagine if he waited until it was perfect. Solution. Give yourself permission to be bad at something. Record a voice note, even if it sounds terrible. Start your project, even if you don't have all the answers. Done is better than perfect. Lesson 9. Stop trying to please everyone.
You're living your life based on what other people think. You don't post that video because what will they say? You don't chase that dream because what if they laugh? And so you stay quiet, stay small, stay safe, and you hate yourself for it. Let me tell you, no matter what you do, people will judge you. You could be perfect, and someone will find something wrong. So if they're going to judge you anyway, why not do what you want? Example, Cristiano Ronaldo is loved by millions, but also hated by millions. People call him arrogant. But does he stop? Does he change to please them? No, he keeps being himself. Solution: make a list of whose opinions actually matter. Maybe 3 to 5 people. Everyone else, their opinion doesn't count. You focus on your mission.
Lesson 10. Every master was once a disaster. You look at successful people and think they're special. Born gifted, lucky, wrong. Every master was once a complete disaster. They failed more than you've even tried. They embarrassed themselves. They cried. They doubted. But they didn't stop. That's the only difference. Example: Michael Jordan was cut from his high school team. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter was rejected 12 times. Walt Disney was fired for lacking creativity. They were disasters, but they became masters because they didn't quit. Solution: stop being afraid of failure. Start seeing failure as training. Every time you fail, you're learning. The only real failure is not trying at all. Lesson 11. Time will pass anyway. 2 years from now, you'll be 2 years older. That's guaranteed. The question is, who will you be? Will you be the same person, same job, same habits, same fears? Or will you be someone completely different, stronger, smarter, more confident? Time is passing, whether you do something or not. Example: 2 people, both 25. Both want to learn English. One says, I'll start next year. The other starts today. 2 years later, they're both 27, but one speaks fluent English and has new opportunities. The other is still saying, next year. Solution: choose one goal. Commit to it for 6 months. No excuses. Because 6 months will pass anyway. You can waste them or transform them. Lesson 12. Your words create your world. Listen to yourself talk. What do you say most often?
I can't. It's too hard. I'm not good enough. I always fail. Nothing works for me. Every time you say those words, you're programming your brain to believe them. Your words become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your life. Example: 2 students take the same test. Both get 60%. One says, "I'm terrible. I'll never improve." The other says, "I got 60% this time. Next time, I'll get 70%. Same result, different words, different futures. Solution: change your language. Replace "I can't" with "I'm learning." Replace "I failed" with "I tried." Speak life into yourself. Lesson 13. The hardest walk is walking alone. When you decide to change, to grow, to chase your dreams, you're going to lose people. Friends who don't understand. Family who says you're crazy. And it hurts. It's lonely. But growth requires isolation. You have to separate yourself from the noise, from the negativity. Example: every great leader had to walk alone at some point. Not because they were arrogant, but because the path to greatness is narrow. Solution: accept the loneliness. Use it as fuel. The people who were meant to be in your life will stay. Walk alone if you have to. One day, people will run to catch up with you. Lesson 14. Your biggest competition isn't out there.
Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Stop comparing. Stop feeling jealous. Your only competition is yourself. The you from yesterday, the you from last month. Are you better than that person? If yes, you're winning. If no, you're losing to yourself. Example: Usain Bolt didn't become the fastest by looking at other runners. He became fastest by beating his own time. Every race, he competed with his previous record. Solution: track your progress. Keep a journal. Tomorrow, do slightly better. Run 5 minutes longer. Study 10 minutes more. Beat yourself daily.
Lesson 15. Fear is a liar. Fear tells you you'll fail. You'll look stupid. Don't try. But 99% of what you fear never happens. It's all in your head. Afraid to speak English? You won't die. Afraid to start a business? You won't die. Fear is designed to protect you from danger, but there's no real danger in most things. Example: a man was afraid of public speaking for 30 years. Then he had to speak at work. He did it. Nobody laughed. He realized, I wasted 30 years being afraid of nothing. Solution: ask yourself, what's the worst that could actually happen? Most times the worst case is temporary embarrassment. Do the thing you're afraid of. Lesson 16. Success isn't loud, it's silent and consistent. Everyone wants success, but nobody wants the boring, repetitive work that creates it. They want the mansion, the car, the applause. But they don't want the 5 a.m. wake-ups, the failures, the years of work nobody sees. Success isn't one big moment. It's 1,000 small moments nobody notices. Example: Kobe Bryant didn't become great because of one game. He became great because he practiced when everyone was sleeping. He shot 1,000 shots before sunrise for years. Solution: fall in love with the process, not the results. Show up even if it's boring. Do the work in silence. Let your results make the noise.
Lesson 17. Your story isn't over.
Maybe you failed. Maybe you lost money. Maybe your dreams didn't work out. Maybe you feel behind and you think, it's too late. My story is over. No, you're not at the ending. You're at the plot twist. This is where the hero falls, but the story isn't over until the hero rises. Example, Rocky gets beaten. Batman loses everything, but they all come back stronger because that's what heroes do. Solution, change your perspective. This isn't the end. This is the training. Years from now, you'll tell this story as the moment everything changed.
Lesson 18. If you're not willing to look stupid, you'll never look great.
Every master was once a beginner who looked stupid. Every fluent speaker once made grammar mistakes. Every millionaire once had $0. You can't skip the awkward phase. You can't skip looking stupid. Example, babies learning to walk fall hundreds of times. They stumble, they cry, but they don't quit. Nobody judges a baby for falling, so why do you judge yourself? Solution, give yourself permission to be a beginner. Make mistakes proudly. Speak broken English. Try and fail. Every master was once where you are now.
Lesson 19. Gratitude turns what you have into enough.
You're so focused on what you don't have that you forgot to appreciate what you do have. You have eyes that can see, a brain that can think, a heart that's beating, food, a roof, people who love you. Billions would trade places with you. Yet you're complaining? Example, a man cried because he had no shoes until he met a man who had no feet. Solution, every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Your health, your family, the fact that you woke up. Gratitude rewires your brain.
Lesson 20. The world needs your voice.
You think you have nothing to offer. You think nobody cares what you have to say. You think your story doesn't matter. You're wrong. There's someone out there who needs to hear your story. Someone who's going through what you went through. Someone who needs your voice to give them hope. But you're silent. And because of that, someone who needed you never finds you. Example, this channel exists because someone decided to speak, and now thousands are learning, growing, changing, all because one person decided their voice mattered. Solution, share your story, speak your truth, teach what you know. Your voice matters. The world is waiting.
Because your story can be golden, your future can be fluent. Golden stories, fluent future. That's not just a saying, that's your destiny. So wake up tomorrow with fire in your heart. Work like your life depends on it, because it does. Thank you for watching Lengold English. Subscribe if you haven't already, share this with someone who needs it. And remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay hungry, stay golden.